Hello friends, today we are going to see RecyclerView in androidx in new Android Jetpack. So the content cover in this video is first awareness about the RecyclerView in Android, and second graded implementation and manifest changes in Android Jetpack or migrating to androidx. Then the second thing is RecyclerView code and implementation, and third thing is how to add menu in RecyclerView, and the fourth one is RecyclerView transition between list and grid layouts. So there are total 10 steps process, so keep eye on these all 10 steps, and you can also do or implement RecyclerView on your own. So what will be the final output of our project? It should be like this one: first output, second output, and third output. In first output, this one is the RecyclerView, and the second output we will work with the menu in RecyclerView, and in third output we will see how we can transition between ListView and grid layout. So let's start and keep smiling, keep cool your mind. Let's start. First thing is awareness about the RecyclerView in androidx. The basic RecyclerView by the way of core content, it is public class RecyclerView. It extends the view group implementation with scrolling view, nested scrolling child 2 and nested scrolling child 3. By the way of that, no direct subclass base grid view and variable RecyclerView with horizontal grid view and vertical grid view both. It is about the core content or core Java class definitions. So move towards the Gradle. Step 1 out of 10 steps. This is the step 1, the Gradle and manifest change. Make sure that internet connection will be on, and inside the module level Gradle app we will do certain changes. So let's start with the project. Keep file, new, and new Android project. Choose empty activity, whatever activity you want to choose. Click on next and RecyclerView demo. Click on finish. All the stuff is ready over here inside the main activity and activity underscore main. We will directly move towards the module level Gradle. Move further and go to the below person when we add certain dependency, and over here we have to add two dependencies. First dependency is for RecyclerView and second dependency is for image. We want certain image with directly from URL. So write all those two things in build level Gradle. This one androidx.recyclerview colon RecyclerView, whatever the version, current version, updated version is 1.0.0. and another thing is for the glide, we want one or load images via URL. So this glide will be work with loading URL to the image. So moving towards the another thing, and sync now. Make sure that your internet connection should be on, and sync now process. After Gradle project sync process will be finished, all those entities from the SDK and newer version will be automatically implemented in our project. After Gradle will be finished, then we will add one uses permission over here, uses permission for the internet. So uses permission and internet, comma, and automatically end tag will be placed in Android manifest.xml file. So these two implementation of RecyclerView and glide and one Android permission
and for that make sure your internet connection should be on. After that, whatever the color theme you want to make, I going to with one dark gray and certain another color light pink. So I will make changes accordingly, 4, 5, 6, and whatever color you want to make you can implement on your own. So for the further, let's go to the values and color.xml file. By default color is given, I will change it accordingly, and the last one is the last color is color Ashen. So 5 F5A. So my color combination you can implement on your own, your color combination. Let's move further. 4, 5, 6, and the color theme you can set on your own. Then move further to step 2. It's a recycler view. We are going to take this recycler view in Android X. So let's start and go to the activity_main.xml file. Inside the layout, already that particular file is open. Remove the text view, or you can alter on the text view side also. So by the way of that, you can just press backspace, and if you will write recycler RECYC, then automatically RecyclerView androidx.recyclerview.widget.recyclerview. So just I change the width and height, both are to the match parent, and click on it, match parent, and click on it. Already the text view has been given to ready-made file, and just we change the text view and remove the Android column text and give the ID to this recycler view. So give the ID @ID plus, and I give my RECYC_view, my recycler view, and ID is given. Then just one scroll bar, I want vertical scroll bar. So by the way of that, give vertical scroll bar in this tag. So I will give SCRO scroll bar vertical. Just finish this one, and we need to give certain find view by ID inside the main activity file. So let's start and go to the main activity.java. Go to the main activity.java. Over here we can give one recycler view and layout manager, both the things we need to implement for this purpose. So RECY, automatically all the layout manager will be produced to our main activity.java. RECY RecyclerView.LayoutManager, and I will give the name layout manager, semicolon, and on the below side give recycle view, and you can give on your own recycler view, semicolon. Okay, so move further for the find view by ID process, and for the find view by ID, over here you can give recycle view equals to that, typecast it recycle view, and find view by ID r.id.
my recycler view and press semicolon on it. And for the layout manager equals to new whatever I want, currently linear layout manager. You can pass the context and layout manager and recycler view dot set layout manager. You can give layout manager, press semicolon. This is the simple step it is, and move towards the further. So already given the find view by id. Step 2 is finished. Moving to the step 3, we need one entity news.java class, and for the it is a simple POJO class, plain old Java object. So right click on the package and click on new, then Java class, then entity underscore news. Click on finish. Then currently public class entity news is here. We need 3 things for that. One is string thumb, another is string then country, and third thing is string headlines. Press semicolon it. You can right click over here and go to the generate, then make the constructor with these 3 variables, and you can also set the getter setter methods or individual. So go to the generate and getter setter method, click all and press OK. Very easy, less than 1 minute you can span in this entity news.java. So the step 3 is over. All the create new class entity news.java, whatever the values we want. And for the another one, we need one things. If we want to build these one, then these over the right top corner, these 3 vertical dot is here. So how to make it? Let's see that. How you can click on drawable file, right click on it, then new vector asset, and inside that you can press or double click on it. So by the way of internet, you can give certain values, and over here you can find 3 vertical dots. See these one, and that's fine in this big collection. So move what over here. It's by default these 3 are blacks, so click on next and finish it. So by the way of that, we want these 3 dots because we want to file or we want to make one entity for the each news. So go to the res and layout, and over here right click on it and layout resource file entity underscore news. No need to give extension for that. So you can over here, this one is the linear layout, and you can make on your own. That first thing is inside the linear layout, I want certain 2 things. One, I need ID. If you want to give, you can give the ID ll underscore master, and for that I want orientation. Orientation by default is given vertical, and I need to change that orientation to horizontal. You can make on your own whatever the view you want or you desire as per your requirement. I want certain padding of 10 times 30 pixel. So my vertical linear layout is ready. So I need one image view, which will be, I want to contain with the 100 density pixel, and over here also 100 density pixel height. And for that by default I want give one source. It will be Android, I think, IC launcher with the MIP map. So by default our whatever the icon of our application will be plus and 1. Mind well that we have to give one ID for that, img underscore thumb. So my image view is ready, and by the way of that move toward the linear layout, another linear layout with the width will be wrap content and height will be wrap content. And in this way I want certain margin left because I want certain drop from the images, so it will be 10 dp margin from the image. And so if you want the maximum screen, whatever the remaining screen out of the image, you can set weight. So weight will be 1 and orientation will be vertical. So my another linear layout is finished. I want for these two text and another is for right side menu. So first is with text and menu, width will be match parent because I want 3 dots on the right, so that's why I keep it match parent. And this one is the wrap content and first orientation is horizontal. So press it and I want two text view, one text view and another is text view. So keep with the text view, at the red width will be wrap content and height will be wrap content, and I want certain weight for that. Layout weight will be 1 because if there is a more size for than text, then I will ellipse size 1 and max line 1. So max lines 1. It will make your content readable, or after the whatever the higher or huge content than width, it will replace by the dots. So I want text color also. Text color, whatever the color you want, I want F5A and it will be certain dark pink, and text style it will be bold. So ready with all those things, and you can give the text size also, text size 15 sp, whatever scale point you want. And by the way of that, this image view is ready for working out, and I want setting ID also given. It will be ID will be TV_country. So maximum thing is ready, and another image view width will be wrap content and height also will be wrap content. And by the way of that, I want src equals to more ic more underscore what underscore black 24 dp. Another thing, we have that ID for this one, ID at that plus ID img underscore more. So let's see if you can set text over here, that default text will be country. Then you can see the how it will be going to show. So up to now we have built certain type of output like this one, and one another for the detail outside the linear layout. This one we want to add one another text view, and the width will be wrap content and height also will be wrap content. And we can see that one margin top will be 5 dp because we make certain distance with country, and ellipse size will be and I want maximum line 2, so max lines will be 2. We can set now the text also headlines, and text color also, and text size. Text color I want dark 1 4 5 6, dark gray, and according to our theme. And text size will be 20 sp, little bit more than country. And we have to give the ID on the first, and that plus ID TV underscore headlines. So by the way of that, our view is ready. Yes, we need a view exactly like this one, and we have built it. So very easy task for our and maximum lines will be 2 with the ellipse size of and. So if the content will be larger than our text view, automatically it will be 3 dots on the end of the text. So it's a step 4 moving toward the step 5. So mind well that it is a 10 steps process. So by the way of that, we have already finished step 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we are on the step 5. So we want to make one adapter for that. Mind well that it's a extend RecyclerView adapter. So for that, if you want, we have my view holder, then and then we can press or extends lines over here. So let's see how we are going to make this custom adapter. Right click on package and press new Java class. It is custom adapter class. I want one array list and one context. So array list with entity news. Press control space. It's an entity news array list is here and semicolon and context for that. If you need certain any toast related message, or if you want to another thing kinds of things related to context, and you can press this one, right click on it and generate a constructor. Select both of that and press OK. It will make the constructor automatically. And I want to make another class, my view holder, public static class my view holder, which will extend holder extends RecyclerView.ViewHolder. It's a compulsory for that. So it will automatically say that you can write super line over here. So we are going to set one public inside constructor my view holder. It is the constructor for view, and whatever the name you can give item view. Right click on it and press control space and colon view. Then on the red line is over, so over here we have to write super then item view. All the red lines and red marks are removed from our code, and I want these 3 things or 4 things. One is image view, img_thumb, to text view, tv_country, and another text view, tv_headlines, and another image view. It is for the menu, image view, img_more. So for these 4 are as per our entity, these one img_more, and for this to text view. So we have already taken these lines, and by the way of that, we have to find view by id for all these 4. So img these dot img_thumb equals to image view and item view dot find view by id r dot id dot image thumb is here. It is same for image more also. So copy paste is the best option. And for further for the code. So another thing is for text view, tv_country equals to text view item_view dot find view by id r dot id dot tv_country, and press semicolon, and another time copy paste, control C and control V, also for the headline purpose. So tv_country headline. Very easy and nice steps. We have already built one my view holder class over here. because we want to extend recycler view with this one. So now I will write extends, then write recycler view dot adapter. Over here we have to write custom adapter dot my view holder. Whatever the error has been come to the front, we will see on it. It's a say to implement abstract method on create view holder. It will give more errors after implementation of this one. So first we will build on create view holder method. On create view holder method, on over here on create view holder method, already override it with return null position on create view holder. So we are going to take linear layout for that. Linear layout li, it's a layout inflator, because we want another file or another XML file to inflate inside this recycler view. So parent dot get context. You can write directly context because we already make one thing that how to change or how to take context variable over here. Layout inflator, it's a layout inflator li equals to, then view u equals to li dot inflate r dot layout dot entity news. We want to give it to the parent and we don't need any root thing, so we write false over here. Directly you can set my view holder. My view holder equals to new my view holder with this view, and you can write no null values. You can write my value holder. These 3-4 simple lines and with one written files. So very easy thing. See that one error already has been given to us, and this one is the second one. So it's on bind view holder. So whatever the text content and whatever the image view whatever we want to set, we have to write on bind view holder. So on bind view holder we are going to take on bind view holder. Automatically overridden method is came to the front of our side. So press certain enter and make space for that. You can make image view, and whatever the image view already we have taken, you can directly bind with that, or you can find or with these one image view, then press equals to holder dot image thumb equals to holder dot TV country and holder dot TV headlines. You can directly give these all values to set the content also. So mind well that it is just for easy purpose. So img more, and you can set the things or set the text view, set the lines. TV underscore country dot set text equals to under the entity list array list dot get. This position is inbuilt with this argument, and position dot country. You can press double quote also. Plus double quote is the concatenation, or it's a typecasting, automatically type conversion to the string version. If the value will be null, then null will be written over here, not our application will be force closed. So another thing for the headlines, TV underscore headlines already has been set to the S1. And now this another thing is how we can set image source from URL. I have already given URL with me, but one thing, we have already implemented glide in this builder one. Glide, it will make image or set image to our image view from this side. So mind well that always try catch, because certain exception will be thrown from that. So it's a log.d error
or exception will be there. So, and keep your code in try catch version. So inside try catch, I will make one URL equals to whatever the name you want to give. Image URL equals to new URL. Then directly you can give entity dot get position. Then already this one thumb is here, so it's easy to make this URL. And you can, if you want to check this URL, you can also check it via this way, image URL plus the icon. Then URL will be given over here, so you can press this one, image URL. Then there are further new option in the request options. So see, this one is the from glide library request option. Max option equals to new request option. You can directly set center crop. Then you can placeholder. Likewise, if there is no image, then what will be set to this one. So IC launcher round is my priority. If there is no image, then I can set this one, and also you can set error for that. If error will be given, then also map dot IC launcher round will be there. So these three things we have already set to our option menu. If there is an error, then it will be IC launcher will be on our image view, or the image view will be larger, then it will be center crop. And write the code for the glide version, glide dot width, and write context dot load and plus image URL, and you can directly apply to our request option, and where we want to set dot into our target file img_thumb. So very nice and easy code for that. If you want to set any URL, any image view with the image already given from the, already I have set certain images in URL, so I have it, but we have to write these code in try catch method. So go move to the further. There is another red mark. It's a file for the get item count. Get item count we have to override. So step by step we are going to move further. It is the last method for the get item count. Return will be array list, entity array list dot size. So there is no red mark in this one. Custom adapter is ready. So very easy and simple task. It's just 5 minutes, or if you take care, then it will take more than 5 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes process for this one. On create view holder, on bind view holder, on customer, and custom adapter is ready with get item count. So our step-by-step process, this one custom adapter step 5 is ready. So get item count. Then we move toward the step 6. For the step 6, already we have one method to prepare entity list with this one. So move towards the main activity .java file, and already I have this one, but for that I need to make one array list. For that, array list with entity news. You press Control space and press semicolon over here. Then one method we have to add this one, prepare underscore news entity array list. Then already all the codes are given. Prepare news. We want to set 3 things. One is image. It's directly I have written the URL and country and whatever the news you want to print. For the same, these 3 arguments, I want certain 9 or 10 entities for that. So I have written this code, and entity RecyclerView .set adapter, and custom adapter given this list or array list over here, and the context. So it will directly move to our custom adapter and entity list and context, and all the custom adapter has been built further. So this one is the gray, so we just need to call inside the main activity prepare news. So by the way of that, already all the things are setted. Run this project, very easy task for you. Press Shift F10 and make well that your emulator is ready to implement your code. So up to now we have done certain steps for the custom adapter with RecyclerView in Android Jetpack version. Mind well that it is Android X, so all the libraries are changed from the older version. So this example will be more easy for you to build all the content or with this new Android X or Android Jetpack version. So just go with that and let's check what will be the output in after Gradle building will be finished. Hello, our output is here. Automatically all the stuffs will be going to load it, and up to now that is IC launcher, and make sure that your internet connection is on. So very nice example is going to build our RecyclerView demo over here. So for further or step 1, or the process is finished for the step 1. This is the first output is completed. Move to the second output. We are going to build one menu on the right top corner, working menu for that. So res, we have to build one menu for that. So inside there is no res folder, you can directly set res new, then build the directory menu and right click on it, press new menu resource file, menu underscore sub, then press OK, go to the text, and you can directly give item. And item, I want two things for that. One is title, and title will be bookmark, book B is capital, so bookmark, and so as action I want to print never for that. So as action never. Then if you want to give one ID, then you can give ID and that plus ID, then action underscore bookmark. Same for the I want certain one thing, I want more than bookmark, then we'll press action underscore more, then write more over here. So menu sub is ready. So I have to build this menu sub with custom adapter. In this res menu sub.xml, step 7 is over. So move towards the step 8. Step 8 is inside the custom adapter. We have to build what the things will be held by the click on the custom adapter. So let's go to the inside custom adapter and make one inner class for that. So close this entity news, entity main, and go to the custom adapter. For the last, from the last curly bracket over here, press certain enter and make some scope for that, and make one class, and you can give on your own submenu click listener, which will implement. I want pop-up menu, so that's why. So pop-up menu, the androidx widget and androidx.appcompact.widget, because it's Android Jetpack version. So on menu item click listener, then press Ctrl space over here. So it will give that you need to implement on menu item click method. So on menu item click method, I will write on menu item click. So no error further. So you can press
and you can write the switch case or if else, whatever you want to write. I want switch case, so switch case item dot get item ID, and inside that, and I will write these two case r dot id dot action dot bookmark, and I want to make one toast only. Toast whatever things you want to make it on your own, and this one is the context. Just I make one toast that bookmark is clicked, and toast dot length long, whatever the length you want to press show, and bracket. Copy paste is the best option when you want to further more tasks or change the variable, and click on more is click. More is click. It's a very simple and easy two things to write this method for sub menu click listener. We have built this one because we want to use it for the future purpose. So this one is the step height, and for the purpose we want to make another method named as an show pop-up. When anyone press that 3 dots, automatically this pop-up menu will be there. So I will write on another method. You can make private void show pop-up menu view. Just we have to give the view over here, then already pop-up menu androidx pop-up menu, or you can write pop-up only, and new pop-up menu, then press the context and view. Very simple, and 4 lines or 5 lines code for the menu inflator. We want to inflate on another menu, so that's why inflator pop-up dot get menu inflator, and inflator dot inflate r dot menu sub, and from which menu pop-up dot get menu. So it's a pop-up menu will be given to this method, and pop-up dot set on item click listener. So already we have make one listener for that, so new sub menu click listener. Very easy thing, and just we have to show that pop-up dot show. Showing thing will be here. So this method is ready. Just we need to call on inside the view holder. On bind view holder, just we need to make set on click listener or show pop-up view. So go to the given method. Already method has been given, this one, the on bind view holder. Just we write two things. One, image view dot more dot set on click listener, new control space view dot on click listener, and just show pop-up menu and press V. It will automatically show the pop-up menu on the right corner of the recycler view. So press shift F10, and we have this way. We have already built one menu sub, bookmark and more, and this bookmark and more will be so with this image view or img more with these 3 dots on the right top corner. Already 3 dots are, we have already taken this img underscore more. So if someone is click on this one, and this bookmark and more menu will be given to our project. So let's run, press shift F10, and this one is here. So USA, India, UK, Australia, Canada, South Africa, New Zealand, and if you press over here, then bookmark and more is given. If we click on it, then simple toss message will be shown on the screen. Bookmark is clicked. So very
nice example is about to more is clicked. You can see this corner or toast message. So menu in the recycler view, very nice example. And step 8, just 2 step is further to, because we need to, the second output is completed, so move to the final step, and just we want to change the orientation or layout, so we need to make one menu for that. So click over here on menu, right click on there, press menu resource file, menu underscore me, then click on that, waiting to build finish. We just want to write or another thing, directly move to the text, and one only the item, label it, title, change. So change view also you can write change view, and for further action, so as action never, so these 3 dots will be shown, and we want id will be at that plus id action underscore change. So change view will be change our output or view from linear layout towards the grid layout. So inside the main activity dot java file, we write these 2 lines, that on create option menu, already given that this one line super dot on create, just we return it to the true, and for that on option menu item get, already given that get menu inflator dot inflate or recently built menu r.menu.mean from given the argument menu. And if someone is selecting that, then what we want to do, if someone is selecting from the right top corner of the main activity, what we want to take, so just I will change one variable integer layout view equals to 0. So if there is layout view is 0, then this linear layout will be here. So if the layout view equals to 0, then linear layout manager, and if it is equals to 1, then we are going to write certain code if it will be changed from grid layout. So just say that on option item selected, so it says return super dot on option item, we need to write certain code over here. If item dot get item id equals to r dot id dot action change, what we want to do inside this one. So you can make switch case also, or whatever the code you want to write. Just I want 2 things, so I write layout view equals to 0, then we need to change to the grid layout. So layout manager equals to new, it's a grid layout. You can pass the context, I want grid of 2, then these easy thing, then RecyclerView dot set layout manager, then write layout manager, then just change the values of that layout view equals to 1. Now it is 1. So I think it's rarely someone is implementing these things, so I try to show you this way. So I think that it is very simple thing, but I want to give it certain more things towards the user. So linear layout manager, and there is no need to give certain values, so and change the values from 0. Very easy thing, just you need to, if these all the things will be helpful to you, then don't forget to subscribe, and mind well that you subscribe this channel, so you will get certain more and interesting example
over here. So press Shift F10 and let's check the output. What output will be after change the grid layout and simple linear layout. So further, we have already on create option menu, and step 10 we already written all those things. So we are just about to complete this whole example of RecyclerView very interestingly, very nice way with this our theme, RecyclerView menu, and change the layout. So already we have checked that these menu, and you can set bookmark and all those things, but by this way menu over here change view, then change view will be change that menu to another one. There is no further thing will be happen. So change view. Okay, let's check out what will happen to our example. So if it is 0, then grid layout and span of this one layout manager, and equals to 1. Oh, it's a else if code. So press Shift F10. Okay, all those things in the whatever things will be happen. Don't worry, mind well that if you are developer, then you can alter your code easily. If you have type on your own, then it is very easy for you that what exact point to change whatever the things has been happened to your project. So keep smiling, don't worry, and change view, and the view has been changed. The menu will be work fine with this one also. Bookmark, and bookmark is clicked over here. So nice example and useful example to all of you. Thank you, dear. It's a RecyclerView demo in androidx, Android jetpack version. So finally our all the first output, second output, and third output has been completed. One first output, another is second output, bookmark and more, and for further this one is the third output, change view. This one is the third output. Is completed. All the three committed output, whatever we have already composed in our situation, are completed. So RecyclerView in androidx, Android jetpack version is completed. So subscribe this channel, like it, share it, and keep smiling. Don't worry, be happy. Thank you very much.